Loyce is in the building. Yeah, Loyce was in the building when it all went down.
Well, ask a black woman how she felt.
Yeah, she's right.
That's the best example. That's the best. You know what I'm saying?
So, Loyce,
the best evidence.
He's gonna be a bit aggressive. I'm joking.
Bro, don't do
joking.
I'm not.
I'm joking.
How did he make you feel?
It was hurtful. It was hurtful. When I saw Margs' video, when he was talking about why he fired him, I cried.
Bro.
Look at you, you're shocked.
No, I'm not sure.
I cried.
Do you know what it is? I don't want to say something rude.
Say it.
No, it's not rude. I don't know
so
why
bad,
you would cry over it.
Because hearing a black man defend black women the way he did was so refreshing to see. That's the truth. Because I'm not coming for the black men that were in the room, but obviously there was a slight silence amongst them. They were, China was trying to calm him down, but no one was saying, yo, you're moving mad. Like the way you're talking about black women right now is crazy. No one really said that to him. So he just, I was in the room. That man was angry.
No, he was still. He was hurt as well.
I understand that. But it was one particular girl that triggered him. Mm-hmm. I did ask difficult questions. I did. We went back and forth.
Do you remember any of them?
Yeah, I remember.
You was repeating yourself a few times.
Because I just felt. I guess my position was I kind of wanted to hear like what is it that made the Asian women different from black women. Mm-hmm. And the main thing he said was the cheating. So I'm like, okay, that's not really a race issue, is it? Mm-hmm. And then you start to think, okay, what were you bringing to the table when it came to these black women? Mm-hmm. Then you hear he's been in prison and all this kind of stuff. I've seen videos of him saying, I was sleeping at different hotels. No, not even that one. I was sleeping at different hotels and I was using my girl's ID to pay. Do you get what I'm saying? That I don't want my boyfriend doing that with me. Okay. So that makes me wonder, what kind of standard are you bringing? What kind of leadership are you bringing? Your girl's holding your gun for you. I don't want to do that. Okay. You're not going to be able to pull a high value woman. Do you get what I'm saying? Doing all
subjective,
of that.
But
subjective.
You know high value women, but
no high value. Do you get what I'm saying? So I'm asking difficult. I am asking difficult questions, but back chat, you do that. Do you get what I'm saying? But when Zilla triggered him, he went for everyone. Zilla was the dark skinned girl with the.
I know a man called Zilla still. He's
Zilla.
Trust me, I'm thinking
not that kind of Zilla, but he lost his mind, and it was the fact that he wouldn't calm down and had to get escorted off premises.
He got escorted.
Yes, you guys have seen in the other season, King Richards and China almost had a fight.
Yeah.
They were able to calm down enough to be able to continue the question sitting in different seats. Ginger J couldn't do that.
Okay.
And that for me was what was alarming. It was,
of course, over a woman
in a
as well.
debate, you've gone so heated. You're in the corridor talking about brothers and wetting people up and I'll get your family. Bro, no one's making phone calls after this. It's not that deep. It's a debate. But you went that far. And that for me was what was alarming. And there was a moment, I don't know if you guys remember this. There was a moment when I was going to say something and he told me to shut up in a very sharp way.
I watched stuff.
Yeah, he was like, shut up. And then I was like, I wasn't even going to, and then Gabs was like, I bet you talk to Asia like that. And he was like, yeah, all the time. And she loves it.
Who's that?
His girl.
Oh.
Do you get it? Obviously, he generalized and said Asia, but he was like,
racism.
yeah, I talk to her like that all the time and she loves it. And that for me, when you told me to shut up when I was just about to say something and I have to just calm down, it makes me think your girl must not have high self-esteem. She must be able to just take that from
We can't really say that though.
But he said, I talk to her like that all the time and she loves it. Everybody in the room felt that shut up. Everybody. Did you see it?
Do you know this? It's the all the time bit. It's the all the time bit.
You can't take those words as gospel because he's just responding flippantly to a comment that was made to him.
But I hadn't even said anything.
No, not you.
Oh, okay.
What my man said to him, and he's like, yeah, I say it all the time and she loves it. That's just him in rage, innit? Because
it could be true.
He wasn't even angry at that point. Yeah, I get what you're saying. But for me, the energy in the room was insane.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
He was hostile still.
He was so hostile over a debate.
Do you think it was more how he reacted instead of what he actually said? Like, say if he... Because at the start, I'm not going to lie, he articulated himself well enough for nobody to get offended.
Yeah, we won.
He said, no, that's what I'm saying. He just said...
King Richards was like, Loyce, say something like, is it self-hate? King Richards was literally trying to get me to say something
So
negative.
if you base them things up here, at one stage, even though he's a grown-ass man, even there was, I think your friend, there was a woman on the show that said, we can't lie, we attacked him. So say like, on live TV, you got 4 black women, and in his head, his self-projection, you're his enemy in his head because of his disdain, So when you're building up, that's his only way to react. If you just left it as, if everyone left it as, he's got an Asian girl, he don't date black women and moved on to a next subject, it's a pretty sure chance that wouldn't have happened. I'm not justifying how he acted because a man should never act like that to a woman. But what he said necessarily is not offensive. It's just his preference. He wasn't.
Are you a black woman?
He wasn't.
And we weren't
Are
offended.
you a black woman?
Oh my
I'm
days,
asking you a
bro.
question,
Bro, you're
bro.
asking silly questions. Do I look like a black woman?
No, exactly. So how do you know what's offensive for a black woman?
I said
That's
I
true.
wouldn't
That's
fight.
what I wanna know.
Bro,
But what
I will say is this.
A black man saying he don't date black women is not offensive.
It's not, and we were not for the most
Okay,
part.
so that's what I'm
Did you
saying.
see the whole
Girls,
episode? Just to ask.
Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah, I've
Because
seen it.
there was a long time where he spoke, where we were nodding and listening and hearing him.
No, you said something about does your girl speak angry in the?
I didn't say that. It was another girl.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't me.
But you know what I'm saying.
But I did say, does your mum have sass?
I haven't seen it, but I heard they said after that when you're having sex with your girl,
no,
speak
no,
Punjabi
no,
or Gujarati.
I didn't hear
or
that bit.
I said to
I didn't hear
him,
that bit. I heard when she's
doesn't your
mad
mum
with you,
have
doesn't
sass?
she?
Because he was talking about black women being angry and that kind of stuff. And I was
And he
like,
said,
but
yeah,
doesn't
his
your
mum
mum
is
have
angry.
sass? He was like, yeah, and I don't like it. And I said, do you know what? Fair enough. And he went, you see what I'm saying? And I was like, fair enough. If you don't
But
like
let's be
it.
honest. You know what you did. You asking, does your mum have like? I know you maybe not
Because he
meant it in a
separated his
malicious,
mum. He
but
said he can't find no one like his
no,
mum.
but the intent behind the in question, you had a certain level. It may be small.
Like I said, I ask difficult questions. I know what I'm doing.
Okay.
I know how to debate. You can ask me a difficult question and I can handle it. I don't need to get irate and lose my mind over a difficult
Yeah, he shouldn't have
question.
went mad like that.
But you
So
remember,
he should've
he's
known
told
what he was
these lot-
doing.
Remember, he's told these lot, I can't find no woman like my mum.
Like my mum.
The black queen that my mum.
But then afterwards he said he don't rate how his mum moves.
Exactly.
Yeah,
There's nothing
in
wrong.
the same breath, he
Listen,
said he doesn't rate how
there's
his mum
nothing
moves.
wrong
That's why
with
he's
that.
saying he didn't articulate himself correctly.
Well,
Yes, that's
He
what
said he
that-
articulated himself well.
He said
There were
that, but he also
inconsistencies,
said that
and
he
we
doesn't
were
want to date anyone like
Bro,
his
I
mum.
didn't.
Yeah.
I said he articulated
Yeah.
himself at the start.
Yeah.
So there were inconsistencies there. You've come from an empress, but you don't like how the empress moves. So you don't want to date anyone like the empress, but she's the empress.
Okay.
So it's like, which one is it? You made it a race thing.
No,
You get it?
he's made it a preference thing. He's based it on, okay, he's a man that dated black women and got, like he said, got done dirty by numerous black women.
Yeah.
That's him. That's
Yeah.
his experience.
It's
Like you
five
lot
black
saying,
gal. 4 or 5. It's like 4 or 5 black guys.
okay,
You're gonna write off the
listen,
whole black
one
race.
no,
cat,
listen,
man.
can I
That's
just
a
finish?
lot of
Because
birds, bro.
you interrupt me at a point where it looks like what I'm saying.
Okay,
is
sorry.
that-
I should have did
Go
that.
on.
Do you know what I'm saying? He's had, and all it takes is one person to give you some sort of trauma. But let's just say he's interacted with 4, 5, 6 kinds of people that didn't align with him. See, even as men, there's things like trauma from police. Even as a grown man now, I see blue lights in the mirror. I get like, so I'm just saying, if he has based that on him and he hasn't, his only issue was he hasn't worked or dealt with his trauma.
Yeah.
So when he's saying his preference, he's saying it. I don't think he was saying it from an offensive or racial standpoint. He was saying it from a hurt. Look, I've dated black women. They've done me dirty. I'm not going to go through that no more. So I'm not dating
And
them no
Zilla
more.
tried to save him, you know. Zilla said, I don't think this question even applies to him because he's tried with black women. He put himself back and said, no. I date Asian women. That's my preference. He put himself
that's fine
back in
though.
there.
You know,
Because
So at
if he
different
said-
points, we were trying to save him.
If he said he doesn't date white women, you lot would have started breakdancing for him and
No.
clapping. Not like that. That's exaggerated. But it wouldn't be an argument. It wouldn't have been a heated
No,
argument.
I would have still asked why.
But there would have been black women on the show that would have respected it or congratulated it. Like, yes, black king
You're
don't date.
assuming a lot.
You
It's an
are.
assumption.
It's
It is an
a
assumption.
safe assumption to make,
It's a
though.
safe assumption, though. And I don't know why we all have
But
to be
can I ask you a
accountable and
question?
honest
Hundo,
with
can
these
I ask
things.
you a
We're
question?
human beings. I know how human beings
Okay.
work. And even if you work on the internet or on these shows, the reason
Think you do, you don't. But let me ask you a question because you see what you know how a human being works. You just said you just said a great thing. You know how a human being works. The dude's done 11.5 years in jail. He said he's dealt with 5 black women. Yeah, he said one done him dirty.
he didn't say one.
We're even
I'm telling
assuming
you,
it's
I'm going to
5.
give you. I'm
It could be
breaking.
3.
It's a
You're
numerous.
literally cutting me down. Like,
No, I'm just
I ain't even
correcting you.
started my point.
I'm correcting
saying
you, brother.
One broke up with him when he was 7 years. He was in a relationship with her for 7 years. She had a baby on him, and boom, 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 boom. Let's have a bit of accountability. You've got 11.5 to do. Why are you expecting anyone to wait?
Okay.
No. Let's have some accountability, bro. Let's have some accountability.
That is exactly true.
No, wait. So you see all this PTSD, bro. You got an 11.5. Bro, let's have a pen pal, bro.
And what he went
if
in
it's still
for.
rocking, if you're
Loonz.
still single and you got one set, and you're still single and you got no Beano.
Okay, but let me tell you one thing.
11 and
Okay,
a
but
half years.
let me just say one thing. Yeah,
outta
as
here,
the
man.
woman, he might have found more respect if the woman broke up with him.
Oh, come on.
No, but it's
No,
true
it's
though.
true.
And not finding that you're doing, that's where the hurt
A man
is.
is sick of that.